Hello all. This is a very exciting day for me as a developer because I just released a new update and it's a big one. So you can go to just any store, should work, any virtual store. You can go type idle python 3.12 and then this should show up right here. You can go do 3.13. Noted the game was updated in 3.12, not 3.13. So then you can open this, go install it, and you can close it. Then, in the description, there'll be a GitHub page. It'll link you right here. You can go click on this one. I won't talk about that right now. Go click on this one. Simple RPG will update. You can go click on the only file there. Click somewhere, Control A to highlight everything, Control C. Then the thing that you uploaded can go type Python. Two things will be brought up: dark mode, light mode. I use light mode not because it's visually better, but because I'm the developer and I kind of need to code it. You can't actually code it in dark mode. I'll be opening up the white one. So once you have it open, you can Control O, go to RPG, Simple RPG. I already have it saved. You will need to do Control N, paste it, and then press F5, and then you'd have to save it. I already have a saved version. No, thank you. I already have a saved version right here. And then, yeah, Control paste it, and then just F5 to run it. A very unique thing about this game, it doesn't have visuals, and I'm working on getting them. As of right now, it does not have any. It doesn't have any. This is my first, really big project, so just want to keep it simple for now. No tutorial, although I would advise doing a tutorial even after watching this. This is just a demo of the new class I made. I prefer doing yes, no. Yeah, this is the right one. Yeah, now there's a difficulty. So, the new class, normally it's premium, which I'll explain what premium is. It's not, this is no money at all. It's completely free to play. Yeah. Let's go with hard. Yes, no. Elf, high elf. High elf gives lots of mana. So, oh, it's not listed here, but if you type premium, which the game is not, it does not cost any money. All that you have to download is a free software that runs some kind of Python, or you can use your own if you'd like. Oh, it's not, I didn't even put it here. Oops. Pyromancer. So, premium in this game is not, it doesn't cost money. Nothing in this game costs money. I have to figure out how to set that up. Instead, you have to get to a certain point in the game, and then you can reset your build. If you do, you unlock one of the random premium things. As of this update, there's 9. 4 premium races, 4 and 5 premium classes. Pyromancer is one of them. Actually, let's run something different. No, just nothing. Yeah, if you do N for all of them, yeah. High elf, mage. So, I will come back to these, but there are 9 spells. No. Normal, although normally I would do hard. High elf, and then pyromancer, PY for short. They both use spells, however, mage is the original wizard, the guy with the spell book and casting spells taking an hour per turn. You've seen those memes. Something that wizard doesn't have is fireball. And I've made some really nice callbacks. Oh, I haven't told you. This is the first time as a developer, since I've coded it, that I've played Pyromancer. I did not play test it for bugs. I'm gonna hope there's no bugs in this video. Fire Blast, it just increases monsters' fire counter. It is a unique mechanic purely to Pyromancer. I might add it to Mage if I feel like it. Honestly, I'm fine with how Mage is right now. Flame Strike. Yeah, Flame Strike. Oh yeah, and the first 5 spells all start with F. Flame Strike, it deals damage to a monster scaling with their fire counter. And then, yeah, you can go read those on your own if you'd like. I don't know how to play this guy. I made him as a spellcaster or a hybrid. But that doesn't mean if you go for the hybrid, like, you don't have to go into spells. You can just cast, like, PY3 and then get fire on hit. And so you can be a fine hybrid. It has lots of defense, well, lots, I mean 2. The only problem that Pyromancer doesn't have, it doesn't have a way to trip. Spell Sword, there's an update where Spell Sword had that problem as well, and then I went and, like, added a tripping mechanism. Pyromancer doesn't have that. It has 2 defensive spells instead. So I'm just going to start with PY5. Cast Fire Shield. It gives lots of damage reduction. I think it's like 6 or 8 minus 1. Yes. It gives some damage reduction. I think it's like 7 damage reduction. And then I can also stack it. PY5, which I'm not going to do. And then the monster will start taking fire damage on every time they hit me. This is a callback to Shield. Shield gives armor, and then every time you cast it, it gives thorns. Thorns. Fire Shield increases damage reduction, which is a more modernized version of armor. Like, armor is kind of mid in this game. Damage reduction is very useful. You can have armor builds, you can also have damage reduction builds, but damage reduction goes for any build. Armor kind of doesn't. So, right off the bat, it's just a straight up more modernized version, a better version of Shield. But then, it also gives fire counters, which are probably more useful than Thorns. Thorns is kind of bad. Especially when you have like 200 HP late game. So, let's start with already cast Fire Shield, so that's a defensive spell. Let's cast PY1 to increase. So I told you that bugs would exist. I'm also not updating this game for 24 hours. So you guys, as of recording this, you would have until like Wednesday morning to go play this. After Wednesday morning, it is becoming a premium class. There's a special code that I will say at the end of the video that you can go input in the comments of this video, and then you just get it for free. Like, you don't have to do any grinding, you just get Pyromancer for free. This is a fairy, so it steals mana on hit, which is annoying. Yeah, I don't know how this is PY1. Uh-oh. PY4. Cast Fireball! This is the only spell in the game that has, like, triple exclamation marks with all caps. So, yeah. I think I'm gonna go change it. So, I'm gonna go change it so it's a more enjoyable video. Okay, I went and fixed it. Hopefully, it should be done by now. Hard. Yes, no, elf high. Pyromancer. SB PY1. Aha! It worked! So, I think it's just stacking fire right now. That's kind of the play. Then, I'm gonna cast... Oh, it needs more AB. Attack bonus. I don't know, a fireball. Okay, that's horrible. When I was programming it, I wanted to make it more underpowered than overpowered. So I also want to, I know I could win the fight right now. I kind of want to cast Resurgence, one of the defensive spells. See how much it heals. 200! What? It's busted. Oh. I did make Resurgence very overpowered. And I don't think I'm going to nerf it. Fireball isn't that good. Eh. Okay, so Resurgence is supposed to be really good because... Oh, and it doesn't have a print message. Okay. Fireball is supposed to be really good, or Resurgence is supposed to be really good because it... because you restart the fight with, like, double your HP, but you have, like, no mana. So, that's where balancing comes in. Now I can just hit him. Loot. I probably will not get the pyromancer. Trip. Yeah, pyromancer will be really good late game. This is an interesting class. If you look, I've just a giant hashtag of to do. One of the premium classes that was in the works is pyrotechnic, which I changed to pyromancer. Right? I didn't even look at this. Gives a perma fire buff that I did remember, and all other attacks deal more damage. Oh, the original idea was for it to be a melee user, and then the melee attacks would get more damage. But apparently I turned it into a wizard. They get a buff where they get fire every turn. That's an interesting idea. So one of the things I'm missing right now with pyromancer, which doesn't happen often, it doesn't get a main effect. It uses perma stats a lot. It doesn't get a main effect. So maybe I could copy that. I also made it a lot of spells so that in case I didn't like one, I could just cut it. But no, all of these are fine. Yeah, all of these are good. I wanted melt armor because, like, cleric has CL2, which is empower weapon. It gives it AB, so it gets around high armor. Spell sword has lots of ghost attacks, so it just pierces through armor directly. Mage only uses spells, so it just completely pierces armor. Berserker just gets a lot of AB. Fighter gets mid AB, but it's supposed to be so tanky that it can just keep charging until it has a lot of AB. So, yeah, pyromancer needs something to increase its armor, which is also increasing its AB, which then decreases its opponent's AB, or armor. Wow. Pyro. I want to cast Fireball. Because Fireball is supposed to give it... Oh, wait, no, Fireball is good. Yeah, Fireball is good. So while programming, or balancing in my head, Fireball was supposed to either increase fire before or after it dealt damage. I knew it would deal damage based on its fire counter, but I didn't know how much. Oh, Fireball is also supposed to be, just as Fire Shield is compared to Shield from Mage, Fireball is supposed to be compared to Necrotic Blast. It has similar mana cost, percentage-wise, right? It's far less than 7 per level that Mage gets. Necrotic Blast costs 7 mana per level. Fireball costs like 6 but -1 or something. Assuming you only get Pyromancer. Also made Pyromancer because I wanted another one to go with Mind Flayer. But this guy doesn't have Trip, so that'll be really interesting how Mind Flayer Pyromancer builds will work. Yeah, that would be interesting. Because they already get so much heal. I'm going to Spellbook and cast Fireball. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Pyromancer is going to be interesting to balance. It's like you're playing Lightning Bolt the whole time. Lightning Bolt from Mage. But Lightning Bolt has a huge problem where you can't actually do anything while you're charging. But this, you're just constantly stacking fire. What if fire goes away over time? That'll be interesting. I want to play a Pyromancer that gets lots of shield. Oh. You dare to debuff me? Uh-huh. 3 trips in a row? I've never gotten that. Wow. Oh, difficulty gave me a point. I'm not gonna do any, so, I'm recording this as of, right, you can see the calendar right here. So, I'm recording this as of Monday. It'll be posted Tuesday morning. You guys have 24 hours to mess around with the update until Wednesday morning. It's not that I don't have enough, like, I easily have enough time to fix any balance issues. I just don't want to do it to let you guys have fun. Oh! I mentioned previously. Yeah, Pyromancer needs so much less mana. That's a lot of mana. Oh, wait, that costs 13. I mentioned previously that Pyromancer would be really... Oh my... Okay, finishing my thought. I mentioned previously that Pyromancer would be really bad against Minotaur because Minotaur can override the permastat. That's not exactly true. Yes, it can override the permastat, not if it's dead. I just learned that Pyromancer is really good at doing big bursts of damage, unlike Mage, which can do really good damage with just spamming Magic Missile. I also learned, once a spellcaster, always a spellcaster. You get tripped, you're dead. I don't know how that bee got there. They debuffed me again. Yeah, this is the... Okay, I'll just trip him. I don't have a way to get mana. Spell Sword is really fun, because Spell Sword has a buff that can get mana. It's kind of bad, though. I think I should buff it. If you didn't know, Overkill is statistically better. It gives you more money. But there is a maximum that it goes before it stops giving you money. I also made a comparison with Pyromancer and Lightning Bolt. There's a big difference. Lightning Bolt is exponential. Yes, if you didn't know that, Lightning Bolt is exponential. If you charge it about 8, 9 times, you'll get astronomical amounts of damage. It's not funny. Like, I'm talking one-shot any boss. Yeah. Except for, like, the Shaman or whatever it is. I'm not super used to bosses, because I just play, like, levels 1 through 10. But there is a boss that, like, gets to resurrect itself. Yeah. Yeah, Pyromancer's fun. I'll do a lot more balancing, testing, prodding over the next week or so. Oh, the code I promised. The code is... So, that's Pyromancer. I'm very pleased it came out fairly balanced. I don't know what to do. I guess just more balancing. If it's really this easy, maybe I'll make more classes in the future. Yeah, if you have quality of life updates that you'd like for me to look at, you can go put them in the GitHub comments or in YouTube comments, probably in the GitHub comments if it's related to this game. And that's Simple RPG. That's the Pyromancer. Flame Blast, Flame Strike. is actually a worse combo than I thought. Flame Blast Fireball is a better combo. Yeah, I got a lot to consider over the next week. Okay. Thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe. It means a lot to smaller channels like these. And I will see you in the next video. So I promised you a giveaway. The giveaway will be in the link in the description. There's a link to a GitHub, which it will have a file called bugged code. It's actually not bugged. It's the giveaway. So, yeah, that should be it.